Hey everyone, in this video I'm just gonna show off some ranked matches that I've played in Guilty Gear Strive for the PC. Now, one thing I want to mention, at least at the time of this recording, it is a bit of an issue trying to get into ranked matches. So currently here, I'm trying to find ranked matches through the lobby system instead of the quick start option. For me, if I use quick start, I get into error messages, so I'm just using the lobby option instead. Now, one good thing about this game is you can just get into matches right away. Like in this case, as soon as I jumped into a lobby, I already got a prompt to join into my first match.
Mankind Duel 1. Let's rock.
Now, for all my matches in this video, I chose Leo since he plays, if you're someone who's used Gaio in Street Fighter, you're gonna feel right at home. Like right there, I just used his version of Flash Kick, and he also has a projectile as well, which is just like Gaio, where you just hold back and then charge forward with a button to launch one of his projectiles. And now from here, I'll just use the Flash Kick as a counter. And there I messed up on the Roman cancel, which I'll explain later on.
Win Duel 2. Let's rock.
Now, I'm not really much of a Guilty Gear expert. Like, I play some of the games, I don't have a lot of experience with them. So here I'm just getting started, just trying to learn how to play, not just a character as Leo, but the game in general. Now I'm guessing this character has as little experience as me, as he seems to be a little cautious, not really going all the way on combos here. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't pull the counter here in a few seconds. I'm going to end up losing this round. Now, one thing I realized with this game specifically is not good to fight defensive. Because apparently if you're too defensive, you'll get a penalty, which will say negative on the corner of the screen. And when it says negative, your opponent can do more damage. Now in this case, I'm trying to mix things up, guys. I use this projectiles first. So here I'm basically trying to fight more defensive. The thing is I'm trying to use Leo as Gaio. And I'll just wait for my opponent to open himself up. Then I'll just counter with flash kicks. But that doesn't really work here. It's not a good strategy for this game. At least from what I've seen and experienced so far. And here I lose this fight.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So here I'm just waiting to install the flash check I just saw there. And again I'm just playing defensive, looking to counter, and trying to figure out the different moves. Now what I just did there was called the burst mechanic. So you look at it, the burst meter on each of our sidebars side of the screen. The thing is, when you press the burst button, that can be used, let's say if someone's punishing you with a combo that you cannot block. From there you just press the burst button, like that person just did, and then get out of there. And now there we just both use one of our super moves, and I end up getting caught. Now one other thing regarding the burst mechanic is that if you use it when you're not being attacked, that can charge up your tension meter, which you can use for special moves. Actually for super moves and for Roman cancels, which you're gonna see later on. Now here I'm still fighting defensive, I'm not really sure how to fight offensively. So I'm still kind of learning the game in general. So I'm just trying to take it easy here, play like Guile. Which unfortunately is not really working in my favor here. And one mistake I'm doing here, I just spam those projectiles a little too much, and then I tried dashing, it didn't work. And now this guy's starting to feel more comfortable. Here I am just wasting a super. And so that person just used the Roman Castle. Whenever you press that button, it slows down your opponent for a split second, allowing you to either get it out of dodge, create some spacing, or you can just follow up with some more damage, continuing the combo, or perform a super move. Now there I use the burst mechanic to try and create some spacing, and I'm still just looking to counter. Now here I'm still really not too comfortable. I think by the time I may have played this set of matches, I may have spent maybe an hour or so playing this game. Maybe a little less, so I'm still getting used to the game. And here I just get pretty much destroyed and lose this round here. Now this is the round where I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit comfortable here. Now I'm getting really comfortable at counter. I'm just taking my time, I'm not rushing. And here I'm doing a good job just countering. And there I block the super. Finally I get to win at least one round. And here I'm still playing a little cautiously. I'm not really comfortable playing offensively yet, even though I'm starting to get more comfortable playing the game. And here I just keep catching one counter after another. And this kid, I was just waiting too long. I should have just charged right off the bat. And here I finally was able to follow an attack with a super. Now every character in this game gets 2 super moves. That was one of them. And here I'm just going to catch him again. And now I got him, and from there I win my first match. So here I'm just taking back into a standby mode. I'm just waiting for another opponent. Now one great thing about this game is once you're in, the netcode just feels awesome. It feels just like playing offline. You just jump right in, there was no lag. And from this point I think I spent around, from the end of this video up to the time of this recording, I think I spent at least over 3 hours total. And I've had no issues with lag. All of my matches have run smooth up to this point. And here I'm jumping into a second match with the same Eno player from before. Now this round I did a really bad job defensively. I was not really blocking. I got caught on the counter here. And I just did not do well here blocking. I just take off one counter after another, over and over again. And here I'm just anticipating, waiting for him. And here I get caught one of Eno's supers.
Duel 2.
So with that super move, and all other moves in this game, you can get pushed back into the wall, which work as stage transitions. And when you get pushed through that glass wall for a stage transition, that does more damage than a regular move would do. And with the super, that's going to do even way more damage than it normally would. I'm not sure what this guy is doing here, he's just moving back, waiting for some reason. Yeah, that's one thing he keeps doing this run. He keeps doing that move where he just dashes in midair and tries to attack him, so I'm just going to keep waiting and trying to counter him. And here I'm just waiting to try and finish him off. But I lose that round.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So here he keeps trying to go into the air again. So I'm just going to keep waiting and keep countering. I'm waiting for him to do it again. He's looking to do it again. Just catch him again. Just keep doing it over and over again. And this is where you can see how Leo pretty much plays like Guile. I'm also using Guile's colors too, the green jacket and the blonde hair. All these light brownish hair, it's like close to the blonde. Again, it just does that over and over again for some reason. Oh, it makes it easy for me, I win this round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
So here for the first time, I'm finally starting to play somewhat more aggressive, trying to push him into his own corner. Now the thing is, I'm not really comfortable yet with Leo at this point. So that's why I'm just stabbing away at him instead of using the special moves. And now I'm starting to leave myself open. Using those flash kicks. And here's gonna be pretty much the finish. I just waste that super, didn't even bother to sign it up, even though I did catch him with the last hit. And there I got caught with the super.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
And so here I'm trying to charge forward, not being as aggressive. One thing I see that I'm doing on this point, I'm not using the burst mechanic at all. I use it once or that's about it, when I really should be using it more. Like here's one example, I got combo here, and I could have just used something to burst. I believe the burst, one burst is up half your meter, if I remember correctly. And here I'm trying to get him, but I get caught with the super again. I would say, even though I'm not doing well so far, this game is fun as hell. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I mean, all the characters are pretty cool, and it's pretty interesting just to learn how to play and fight against them. It's just so different. There's only 15 characters in the base version, but yet they all play so differently, and it takes a lot of time to figure them out. And so here I'm still trying to figure out what to do. And again, I'm still not using the burst mechanic. And I'm just countering instead. And so here I'm just trying to attack more and using less flash kicks here. And now I finally get to use my super and win a round.
Duel 2.
Now this round here, after I use a burst mechanic, I start spamming this projectile way too much, I feel like. See, I'm just using it over and over again. And here I'm just pretty much stuck in a corner, trying to figure out what to do here. I don't want to use a flash kick, then I get caught, and then I eventually use it, and that's what happens, I get caught. Now there I try to use the Roman cancel to slow him down and follow up, but I was unable to really get a good combo. Now here I'm trying to see when I get an opening to do the super. Well, it doesn't matter, I was able to get the projectile and win this round here, win this match. Yeah, this game's just awesome, and that's the message that just popped up. It just says, the thing is, in this game, you're going to play for ranked matches, you can play up to 3 matches total, regardless of how many times you win. So, set up a best 2 out of 3 is up to 3 matches total. After 3 matches, win or lose, you find someone else. And then I just quit. I figure it's the same person I'm getting matched up with. Now, here's the other super, what you're going to see here. I'm trying to figure a way to actually land it. And that's a projectile super here that can launch full screen. But in order to do that super, you first need to change stance, like what I just did here with that move. And then when you have the back turn. Now that move that I'm doing now, the way that works, the one with the shield, that's supposed to work as a parry mechanic, where if you time it the exact moment the person hits you, you can counter attack. Although in this recording, I wasn't able to get that timing down once. And now I'm getting ready to start my next match versus Ramlethal.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So here, as he's not really attacking, I'm just going to keep charging forward and try to push it back. See if I can knock her through the wall to do some damage. Now since she's just going to keep blocking, I'm just going to go for a throw. And since I'm trying to keep her in the corner when she gets out. Now one thing I should mention for a throw, at least as far as I'm aware of, there is no mechanic to actually escape the throw. Like in most games, you can just press the throw buttons and counter right away and break free. That's not the case here. But the thing is, with throws, you gotta be really, really close. Otherwise, you miss the throw. You have to use it wide open for a counter attack. Now, one thing you need to be aware of with Ramlethal is when she throws that sword and it sticks to the wall, it can actually explode, and when that happens, that'll leave you open for a combo. So here I'm just spamming the projectile, see if I can get through. She keeps throwing that sword, and here I lose the round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
So in this case, I just started spamming projectiles. Here I'm just waiting and waiting and using projectiles. She's not going to attack, I just figured I'll use the projectiles. So here I got back into the corner, I'm trying to do some damage. Now I go for the throw again. here I'm able to catch a super. This is where you're going to see the extra damage done. He's now going right through the wall.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
And now I'm starting to fight more aggressive, just like in the first round here. Trying to really do some damage. Now the thing is, against it, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still not really sure how to do a lot of damage. Even though I nailed that super in the previous round, I'm still not really too comfortable. This round I did do a good job landing the counters, as there's another one there. And there I tried to run and cancel. I messed up the timing, I couldn't really follow up. But here I'm able to just use the projectiles and win the fight.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So here is just more of a continuation of having previously, right? Just try to close the distance, trying to do damage. Now that move, this is the first time I've seen this move, that overhead move, so she caught me a couple of times. And there I try to anticipate of the flash kick, but I messed up. So now I'm just trying to use the projectiles here, but I still want to be aggressive. And now I was able to use the burst mechanic to create some spacing. And there I just wasted super again, but she eventually lets go of the block and I'm ready to finish up. And here I was able to counter and win this round. And in this round, this person starts changing their strategy here, starts trying to be more aggressive here. Now in this case I did do a good job right at the start here. They were to land a couple of counters. And then this person takes over from here. And in this case here, I'm just stuck in the corner. I'm trying to get out of it, but this person's not letting me out. So I was able to land a good counter there, but she just does a great job just keep me down the corner, just doing damage. And here's why I end up losing the round. So here I'm just looking to counter here. I'm just waiting for the person to try and dash in. And there I get caught. And that was a Steve achievement I just got. I'm not sure which one that was for, but I just got one achievement in this match. And this person just starts doing a good job using those good swords to their advantage with the long reach. And this person just doing a good job here, but I'm able to get that counter. And here's able to get another counter. Now here, this person's trying to use the super, but I was expecting it, so I was able to block right away. Here I'm going to finish up the round. Now, this round, I spent way too much time trying to look to counter. There's one point I'm going to eventually get caught. My opponent's going to do a lot of damage when I get caught. And that's when I whipped the throw, so that was not close enough. Like I mentioned earlier, you gotta be really, really close, as close as you can for the throw, otherwise you're gonna leave yourself open. And And there, this person just took away at least 50% damage just with that one super alone. Since the counter was followed with that super. So here I'm just going to start spamming projectiles here. So I have all the actual spacing. Now eventually here, I'm going to try and go for that back super, but the thing is, I didn't set it up. So he just blocks it easily, so I did not set it up. Now, as this person's trying to use their reach here, I'm just going to use the projectiles again to do some more damage. And again, this person just keeps jumping into it, but I'm able to get it back in a few seconds. And now I'm just waiting for the finish. And eventually I'm going to catch up here. You're going to see in a few seconds with the super.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
So here I'm right now throwing the projectiles, but I do try to mix it up at one point with different attacks. Then I go for the flash kick and the projectile, then here I'm trying to charge it just to mix things up. But here I get opened up pretty big. Now at this point, I still want to launch that super when I switch stances. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to see if I can set up somehow. And here I'm trying to go for it. But the problem is I forget what buttons to press for that stance, so that's why I got caught. And there's when I get caught with the super. And ended up losing the fight. Now, this is going to be my last fight in this video. This is versus Axl Low. I want to say up front, I hate this damn character. This character is really tricky to fight against because of that damn chain he uses. With this character, you can use that chain in all kinds of different directions. And it's really frustrating, at least for me to play against. But I have to spend more time so I can figure him out. Now at one point here, this guy just wasted super. I just gotta keep my distance here. And there's one move that I had no clue how to fight against at first, which you're gonna see in a few seconds. And I believe it's coming up here in a few seconds. What happens is he's gonna throw his chain into the ground, like what he just did there. When he throws it into the ground, what happens is it comes back and hits you as a cross-up. And I was able to catch up with the super here, and was able to win the round. And it's that move there. If you crouch and try block it, it's not gonna work. So it looks like it's an overhead move, so do not block crouching when you see those chains go through the ground. And then I get caught with that move, because at this point I have no clue what the hell that move is, or how to block it, so I just crouch block. Nope, it doesn't work again. See, now I jumped up, I'm gonna just figure out, I gotta get off the ground when that comes up. Nope. He did not catch me the first part of the super, but then catch me with that second part. And then catch me with that damn ground move again. And here's looking to throw that move again. And that chain move he just did, where he throws it low, but instead of staying low, it comes around and hits you if you jump up straight. So when you jump against this guy, you gotta jump forward to make sure you don't get caught. Or through the double jump. Either way. And again, just catch me with damn chains. So at least now at this point, I'm starting to realize I gotta fight this guy up close. Which what I'm trying to do here, because I have no chance of beating him beyond range with the way this guy fights. And I get caught with that damn attack again. And there I try to use the burst, see if that does anything. And there I messed up with the stance. I tried to switch stance to use the super, but then it catches me right away. And with this round here, I'm just going to dash it right away. I do not want to give this guy any room at all. And there I just wasted the burst. And here I'm just trying to charge in an attack, so before I come too far away. And then I'm just trying to dash in, because I just want to really get this guy close to the wall. Take away his weapons. And now I'm doing much better against this guy, feeling more comfortable. Now I got him backed up. And now I'm just gonna finish up this round once I get past that move. And when he launches his super, I catch him with the projectile. Win a round. And here I just want to continue pushing the pace here, just back him up and then fight him at close range. And it just keeps going low, but I got him caught. And now that I'm fighting up close, he can't really do damage. And now if I figure out that move, I just jump up. And I just hit him with those two swords when he's at the right distance. So here I messed up. I'm trying to catch him with a super. The front super where I can just charge in. I'm unable to pull it off here. And here's where I pretty much screw up. Even though I was able to block it. And here I'm crouching, I'm trying to do the super again. Then I get caught and I lose the round. And so here's the same strategy as before. I really want to push the pace. But he's able to use that ground attack to just push me back eventually. And here I'm trying to keep him in, just trying to figure out what to do next. But then he pushes me back with that counter. Now eventually I'm going to change stance here and try to catch him with the projectile super. After I block his super here. And now he's trying to get me away, but now I got the distance close. And now I'm trying to block that back super again, but I failed to do that. Either way, I still have one potential meter left, and I catch him here. And as you see the positive bonus, that's for me being aggressive. So when you're aggressive, you'll get a bit of a damage bonus as I win this round. And coming up is the final match for this last set in this video. So here I'm off to a good start, but then he does some kind of move that I've seen for the first time here, where he takes away a ton of damage. And it's that move here where he just hits me once, moves me to a new part of the stage, doing around 40% damage in one shot. Now at one point he does try to catch me with super again, which I'm able to fight through. You're gonna see in a few seconds here. Yeah, it's charged straight through, right through it. And now he's gonna finish up this round. He catches me with that fucking move again. Just one more time, you gotta catch me with that move. Either way, I'm gonna win this one. And here he gets up to a good start here. He's able to do some damage right away. And now I'm just looking to close the distance. Eventually, I'm taking my time here. And then I'm just trying to learn how to attack with that stance. So eventually do a super. Now that I have the tension meter, but I'm still unable to pull it off. And then he just countered the super right as I was finally about to launch it. Now in this case, I was unfortunately lost this round. Which you're gonna see here in a few seconds. I just wasted a super. Leave myself wide open. And now we're here for the final round. So now I start using a special move I have not used in previous matches that works as a bit of a cross-up move, which you're gonna see here. So, what Leo does is he runs forward, but he goes past the opponent, then hits him behind the back to work as a cross-up move. And here, as I got him backed up, I mess up on the normal cancel again. And it catches me with that stage transition move again. This time, not as much damage as before. And so here, as I'm getting closer to the end, I'm going to use that cross-up move a couple more times to catch him, as he wastes his super here again. Here I'm going to catch it one more time and finish up strong. And now I was able to finish up with the overhead attack and win the set. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll talk to you next time.